Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that the highly anticipated wedding of Jada Hunter and Rafe Hernandez is destined to become one of the most dramatic events in Salem's history. While the town is buzzing about the upcoming nuptials, secrets and schemes threaten to unravel everything, leading to shocking twists that no one will see coming. Behind the scenes, DiMera has been orchestrating a devious plan to dismantle Jada's career and reputation. EJ's vendetta against Jada runs deep, and he is pulling out all the stops to achieve his goal. To this end, EJ has enlisted the help of Arnold, a cunning impersonator, to pose as Rafe. Arnold's mission is twofold: to fool everyone into believing he is the real Rafe and to help EJ find damning evidence that could label Jada as a corrupt cop. Despite Arnold's initial insistence that Jada appears clean, EJ is determined to fabricate the dirt he needs if necessary. EJ's ultimate goal is to have Arnold, disguised as Rafe, installed as Salem's sheriff. With this move, EJ believes he can position himself to regain the title of district attorney, consolidating his power and influence in the town. However, his intricate plan hinges on the success of the wedding. EJ has dropped cryptic hints suggesting that he intends to expose Jada in front of all of Salem during the ceremony. But as with all plans in Salem, things rarely go as intended. Unknown to EJ and Arnold, the real Rafe Hernandez is alive and being held captive in the infamous DiMera secret room. Locked away, Rafe is aware of the betrayal unfolding in his absence. Yet, Rafe is not one to give up easily. Days spoilers suggest that Rafe will eventually find a way to escape his confinement. Whether through his resourcefulness or with the help of an unsuspecting ally, Rafe's freedom seems inevitable. The wedding day arrives with an air of excitement and tension. Salem's residents gather to witness what they believe will be a joyous union. Little do they know, the ceremony is teetering on the edge of chaos. Arnold, convincingly playing the role of Rafe, stands beside Jada at the altar, ready to go through with the charade. EJ lurks in the shadows, anticipating the perfect moment to unleash his accusations against Jada and tarnish her name. But as the vows are about to be exchanged, an unexpected interruption sends shockwaves through the room. The real Rafe bursts through the doors, disheveled but determined. Gasps echo through the crowd as Rafe confronts the imposter, exposing Arnold for who he truly is. The revelation leaves Jada stunned and heartbroken, her world turned upside down in an instant. The drama doesn't end there. Rafe accuses EJ of orchestrating the entire scheme, including his kidnapping and the impersonation plot. The once confident EJ is left scrambling to defend himself as the walls close in. Salem's residents, many of whom have had their own grievances with EJ, are quick to turn against him. The wedding's joyous atmosphere is replaced by chaos and confrontation. For Jada, the betrayal cuts deep. She is faced with the painful reality that her relationship with Rafe was used as a pawn in a cruel game. However, Jada's resilience shines through. As she processes the shocking turn of events, she vows to seek justice against EJ and Arnold. With Rafe's support, Jada begins to piece together the evidence needed to expose EJ's crimes and ensure that he faces the consequences of his actions. As for Rafe, his return marks a turning point in Salem. Though he is shaken by the ordeal, he is determined to reclaim his life and protect those he cares about. His dramatic rescue and exposure of the imposter reaffirm his commitment to truth and justice, qualities that have always defined him. The fallout from the wedding debacle sends ripples through Salem. EJ's carefully crafted image is shattered, leaving him vulnerable to both legal repercussions and the judgment of his peers. Arnold, meanwhile, faces the harsh reality of his actions as he is taken into custody. The residents of Salem are left grappling with the aftermath of the scandal, but one thing is certain: the events of this wedding will not be forgotten anytime soon. As Salem's residents begin to pick up the pieces, the ripple effects of EJ's scheme become increasingly evident. Family members and friends rally around Jada, offering their support as she rebuilds her life and career. Meanwhile, Rafe's heroic return earns him admiration and rekindles bonds with those who had grown distant. In the days that follow, the investigation into EJ's actions deepens. Jada and Rafe work tirelessly with law enforcement to uncover the full extent of EJ's crimes. For Jada, the experience serves as a turning point. She emerges stronger and more determined than ever to uphold justice in Salem. Thursday, January 23rd, brought a whirlwind of emotions and unexpected twists on Days of Our Lives, DOOL. This episode took viewers on an emotional journey, delving into heartbreak, confusion, and mystery. For fans eager to unravel the drama, the day's events delivered a powerful mix of family conflict, unresolved tensions, and suspenseful developments. The episode began with Tate Black struggling to process his emotions. Losing Rachel Black has left him deeply unsettled, and his worries were only compounded by Sophia Choi's pregnancy. Seeking solace and guidance, he turned to Marlena Evans, the town's trusted confidant. Marlena listened with her characteristic patience and wisdom, offering Tate a safe space to vent his feelings. His pain was evident as he poured out his frustrations and uncertainties, especially about his complicated relationship with Sophia and the implications of her pregnancy. Marlena's calm demeanor provided some comfort, but the tension rose when Holly Jonas arrived unexpectedly. Recognizing the need for privacy between Holly and Tate, Marlena quietly excused herself, leaving the young couple to talk. Their conversation was raw and filled with unresolved questions. Holly shared her conflicted feelings about Rachel's disappearance, admitting that while she supported some aspects of the situation, she couldn't shake the confusion and unease surrounding the ultrasound results. There was something about Sophia and Tate's connection that Holly didn't fully understand, and it left her feeling unsure of her place in the unfolding drama. For his part, Tate expressed hope that Sophia would eventually reach out to her mother to discuss the adoption they had considered earlier. Despite the uncertainty, Tate's optimism shone through, revealing his determination to find a resolution to the complicated circumstances. Holly, too, seemed eager for clarity, voicing her desire to hear from Sophia and gain a better understanding of the path forward. Meanwhile, at the DiMera mansion, emotions ran high as Kristen grappled with her own feelings of despair. The absence of Rachel weighed heavily on her, and tears streamed down her face as she wondered aloud where her daughter could be. The stark contrast between the grandeur of the mansion and Kristen's raw vulnerability created a poignant moment that resonated deeply with viewers. Her anguish was palpable, a mother's heartbreak laid bare for all to see. As Kristen mourned, the scene shifted to a mysterious old house, its furniture shrouded in dusty covers. Here, Rachel's journey took an unexpected turn. Carrying a stuffed snake in her backpack, she stepped cautiously into the eerie space, her eyes darting around the dimly lit room. "We've finally arrived," she whispered to the stuffed snake, Seymour, clutching it tightly as if it were a lifeline. This setting marked a significant departure from the show's usual locations, adding an air of suspense and intrigue. The house, with its covered furniture and shadowy corners, seemed to hold secrets of its own. Rachel's actions hinted at an impending encounter that would change the trajectory of her storyline. The audience was left on the edge of their seats, eager to discover what lay ahead for the young girl.